Imagine a world where the method of execution was changed to something never used before. This isn't a fictional dystopia, but a reality unfolding in Alabama, where the state is set to execute an inmate using nitrogen gas, a method that has sparked controversy and debate across the nation. Our story begins with Kenneth Eugene Smith, whose path led him to a murder-for-hire case in 1988. The crime? The slaying of Elizabeth Sennett, a pastor's wife. Smith was convicted and his future became shrouded in the grim certainty of death row. Fast forward to the day of Smith's execution. The state prepared to administer lethal injection, the standard method of execution. But the scene in the death chamber took a turn for the unexpected. The executioners couldn't find a suitable vein for the lethal injection. Smith, strapped to the gurney, waited for 4 agonizing hours before the execution was called off. This marked the third failed execution in Alabama, a series of events that experts described as unprecedented nationally. In the aftermath, Smith's attorneys requested access to him and urged the preservation of evidence. They sought to stay his execution, while the state pushed to move it forward. The controversy surrounding Alabama's execution procedure started to simmer, with concerns about potential violations of execution protocol and a federal court order. In this turbulent backdrop, Alabama made a decision that would stir the pot even further. The state decided to adopt a never-before-used method for Smith's execution: nitrogen hypoxia. This procedure involves suffocation due to a lack of oxygen. It was an experimental choice, one that had never been attempted before. The decision was met with criticism, with detractors labeling the use of nitrogen gas as cruel and experimental. Smith's fight against this new method of execution reached the U.S. Supreme Court, but his argument was rejected. The 11th Circuit Court of Appeals also declined to halt the execution. So what does this story tell us? It highlights the ongoing debate about the methods of execution, the challenges in obtaining lethal injection drugs, and the potential pain associated with alternative methods. It underscores the controversy that surrounds the death penalty, a punishment that teeters on the edge of ethics, legality, and humanity. It also brings to light the plight of Kenneth Eugene Smith, a man caught in the middle of a shifting legal landscape. His story is a stark reminder of the realities of capital punishment and the complexities that lie beneath the surface of the justice system. In the end, it leaves us with a provocative question. Is the use of nitrogen gas a humane method of execution, or is it a leap into unknown and potentially cruel territory? As the debate rages on, we can only wait and watch as history unfolds.